Comcast Newsmakers. With me is Carmen Henry-Harris. She's Community Liaison and Coordinator for Penn State University PACT, Parents and Children Together. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me, Jill.
Let's talk about the concept of the work that you do. You have a community advisory board, but you as an organization are reaching out to diverse communities throughout the area and really working to engage people so that they can become a part of the university community and a part of the work that you do in terms of research.
Well, what it means is we want really the community to be an active part of the research, because when you and I we talked about community-based participatory research, because oftentimes you don't have a wide enough population to be in this research, and when you have diverse populations and samplings, then you have a better idea of who this is affecting and how this can help, and always to give back to those communities that we serve.
And with that, when we talk about the types of research that you conduct, what are the areas of research that you are working on in terms of why it's so important to have diverse communities included?
Okay, the types of research we work on are really varied, and we deal a lot with parents and children and the families, and we are changing somewhat, and we're going with some more adult populations as well. And it's important because we want them to be a part of the research, because when you're a part of that, then you can say, oh, I understand why that works, why that's affected me. And we've been finding out there are more issues with young people with being anxious, because they may not be dealing with things that maybe you or I have dealt with before, because they have more things going on in the world now. You know, we might have been worried about, are they going to pick me for that kickball game? Or, you know, and now there's so many things that young folks are worried about, and it makes them become more anxious. So we think about that. We hear from our community what they need. So we say, okay, we're going to do some research around why are some of the young people more anxious? Why are they feeling this way? And you know what you wouldn't believe, Joe, it even starts with babies, infants. We found that sometimes infants, and we do things for babies also, you know, and we can tell how they feel by different things like cortisol, which you can get from your saliva. And we can tell that how, you know, that can tell us things from that. And that is just one of the reasons, you know, one of the projects where they vary from that to we do things about building a strong identity and coping skills. We do those type of things, and we go out in the community to different schools, different agencies, and try to help. And we take their information for what they say, and they say, well, this would be something important. This would be something good we'd like to do.
But you say having the relationship between university and communities that you work with benefits not only the communities, but also the researchers.
Oh, my goodness, yes, it does. But one thing I also want to just make sure to get out is a lot of times people will come and they'll take research and they don't give back. We're big about give backs, disseminations. We come back in the community, we do dissemination, we also will give of our time and volunteer. If you need someone to do some counseling at a school or whatever, and we have that expertise, that's what it's about. You can't come and do things in the community without giving back. That's not how it works.